Welcome back to the channel. We gotta live stream the Nintendo Switch Direct because I got like one interaction. I didn't even look at it. I think I saw earlier that only like two people interacted. And I think there was only like one vote. It was so I was like, okay, I mean I'm a live stream then. One vote for live stream, so I'm about to live stream now. Hold on. Let me go look real quick. Cause I ain't looked at it since like earlier this morning. Yeah, how the fuck? Only one person vote, and I got 3 likes. What is that? I don't know. They should just vote it, but it's fine. We live streaming, so we need to get this. Get this live stream up. Hold on, real quick. Like you said, you keep it 100. Your job was on the floor. See, I ain't seen nothing. My friends that were talking about it earlier. I think they were talking about like the price and something like that, but I haven't heard anything about the showcase, about the direct that they did, so I'm kind of hyped as fuck to like see what Nintendo has put on. You said Nintendo surprised you? Don't they surprise us all? Let's get in here. Hey, what's good, Ray? It's been a minute since you've been in the chat. But yeah, it's Switch 2 time. About to see what Nintendo got for us. See, the music already slapped. I ain't even got no water with me. I ain't got nothing. I can't write in this moment. We got the stream set up. I'm like, okay, I gotta see what's up. But no, it feels good to stream, bro. I don't get to stream enough because I be at work too much. Nintendo Switch 2. They starting off with a game. You say you started randomly falling asleep during the day a lot? Are you tired or are you becoming narcoleptic?
Let's go!
You said missed a lot of these because of that? I mean, I ain't gonna hold it against you. I be streaming. If you can catch me, hey, you're welcome to drop through. Is this a new Mario Kart? Or is it just Mario Kart 8 again? Oh no, it's definitely new because that's a new lady. Well, no, she's from old Mario, I think. I mean, from Switch Mario. Bowser Jr. The Ghost. Oh, this is definitely a new Mario Kart. You just keep resting until you fall asleep. Damn. I wonder what's making you so tired. You probably got low energy. See, Mario Kart already unmatched in kart racing, but this shit is outrageous. Mario Kart World, bro. Holy shit. I don't even see.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
You said, was that a cow riding a cart?
I'm Takahiro
Probably.
Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay,
You
what the
just
fuck are
saw
these
was
closed
Mario
captions,
Kart
bro? Get
World,
this shit out of here.
launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now,
Maybe we're in
what
like
do
a
you think
different.
this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
See, I wish I had more people to
Brand
play
new
Mario Kart
entry
with,
in
and
the
I would
Mario
actually
Kart
play it.
series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
I could play
Welcome to this
online,
vast
but I
world.
know I'd get my ass scuffed.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
That glacier map was
Depending on the
fire.
time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
And they going full Forza Motorsport with that shit.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
What the fuck?
In the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Okay,
But
classic.
don't
It's
sleep
still.
at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the
Is
competition.
that Baby Peach?
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Non-stop is crazy.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way.
It's a
Your
battle
phone
royale
will
Mario
show when you
Kart.
hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the
Oh
finish
no,
line?
Mario Kart is innovating like crazy. Niggas not gonna catch up. Was it the windscreen?
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Okay, so it's just an open world driving game too.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
So this
And
motherfucker
even
Forza
take photos
Horizon
together at different locations.
is Forza Horizon 5 and Forza Motorsport at the same time, bro. In a kart racer.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World.
Nah, that's
The
just
game
fire.
launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
And it's a launch title. They like,
More
shit, we
details
gonna have
about
that
this title
bitch.
will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information.
Is
in
that
the
a
future.
third? That's a third game direct from Nintendo
Mario
in a
Kart
span
World
of 2
launches on
weeks?
the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Are they gonna show all the whole launch lineup for Switch 2 in this?
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, new features. We like that.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Joy-Con 2.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Is that the capture button that Xbox has?
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
There was no way she was actually playing the game.
You so quick.
Is that fucking Discord?
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo
You said then
Switch
tomorrow
2.
on Fridays, Nintendo's Treehouse.
Hey, what's up?
They got
Hear me?
so much.
Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you?
They got voice chat on Nintendo now. They like, hey, look, we got voice chat.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So-
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
And they
left.
got noise
Noisy
canceling in
around
it,
you,
bitch.
Your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's all pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
Nintendo has a
If you open
Discord
the
now.
chat menu
Oh my
and turn
god.
on game screen sharing,
And they have screen.
There we go. There we go.
buddy.
You can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really?
That shit.
Do it.
Why ain't Xbox them got that?
Oh,
How the
shoot.
fuck is Nintendo so ahead of the curve?
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yay.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content.
And they're all
Even
playing a
while
different
playing
game, bro.
games.
They just chatting and
Yeah, I know that
sharing
one.
their
It's so
screens
hard,
with each
right?
other.
It's tough.
Oh, wow.
And all the bitches are on screen at the same time.
I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star.
Imagine making content on Nintendo Switch
So cute.
when you actually play co-op games and
You
shit.
can adjust the size
And
of your
both
game
screens
screen.
be showable.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
You say, yeah, I know we use Discord on Xbox, but this is on screen
Or
right
expand
now, like
another
in
friend's
real
game screen.
time. You can't do that on Xbox with Discord.
Above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Like all of them are live streaming to each other at the same time. You can't do that shit on Discord and not watch all of them
Let's
simultaneously.
take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
They gotta connect.
By connecting this camera to the system,
Fucking Nintendo Connect.
Hey.
Hell no, they just green screened in.
Hello.
Nigga, even Twitch don't have that shit on their app on console.
Good.
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Nintendo is cooking the fuck out of everybody with just
Here's all it
voice
works with
chat
just the
integration.
camera feed.
How are they so ahead of the curve with voice chat integration?
Wait for me.
Please look forward to games.
Shit,
which
Xbox
use your
Live
camera
and
feed
PSN
like
has been
this.
doing for how long?
Okay.
Nah, Mario Party is gonna be lit with this shit.
Left to left.
I'll let you fix it.
more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room.
Nah, that shit's fire,
Play
bro.
together or compete in online multiplayer
And it's
games.
just voice chat. I mean, it's just
Chat will put
chat
your personal
feature,
favorites.
and it's so much better than everything Xbox have been doing.
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition
Because I
between
think
families.
PC Discord is probably the closest to this.
All together.
PC
anytime,
Discord is probably the
anywhere.
closest.
Game Chat.
And it's just Nintendo Game Chat, bro.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends, almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
That's just day one.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
I mean, that's expected.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat
A whole
supports the
year of
Nintendo
free
Switch
Game Chat.
Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Nintendo already got a W, bro.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible
can link
games
to
with
old
others
Switch?
who also have Nintendo Switch 2
Actually
or
fine.
a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
I mean, they already
Please
showed
take
it at GDC, didn't they?
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Okay. What about those fans?
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen. The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
How are they getting 120 frames on the Switch?
The LCD
It's still an
screen is
LCD
more
panel.
vivid
Okay.
and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers.
I thought they were gonna start with an OLED, but they probably gonna do an OLED version after this one sell like 150 million consoles.
By pressing the release button on the back.
Okay, so they don't just come off no more. I wondered about that.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Okay.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
What about that stick drift?
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
They got keyboard and mouse support
By
with
adjusting
Joy-Cons,
the audio
bro.
balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
Switch is
It
actually...
also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
This is actually taking over.
Even if you
Oh,
don't have a
shit.
surround sound system, games
You
can
said
be
go to take a
enjoyed
nap?
with
Alright, Ray,
immersive,
bro. Thanks for coming through.
three-dimensional
It's
sound,
good to see
as
you.
if it were coming from all around you.
They got 3D audio on Switch? That's pretty good. A new
Place
stand?
your Nintendo Switch
Okay.
2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
They had to make sure they put the word sturdy in there.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Yeah, go get some rest, bro.
It's handy
It is kinda
for
early.
connecting a USB-C camera.
Does
or
any camera
charging
work?
in tabletop mode. Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Okay.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
Yeah, because we put an SD
Reading
card
and
in our
writing
Switch.
data is also faster.
Just bought a scan disc and put it in there. More data.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
They have
HDR
4K games on
also
Switch.
supported in TV mode.
They got 1440p on Switch. Up, there go the fans.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
That's actually a clean ass innovation.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Okay, it's backwards compatible. Mostly. They haven't really said what, but
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
Yeah, they did.
And
Holy
to
shit.
help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Is this the demo that comes
I'm
with the
standing
game?
over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
Okay, that's kind of clean.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a
I'd like to share
like a
some more
pack-in
information regarding
game.
Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch
still
2
takes
will only
candies?
work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Okay.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller. It has
I
a C
thought that
button,
was-
which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to
Legit,
accelerate
I
existing
just
button
look right when it came up. I'm like, is that a
In
fucking?
addition, an audio jack
Yes,
has been
it's
added.
definitely a.
We've introduced a few new features, and after today's
Series 2 Pro
presentation,
controller
the
and Switch
official
version.
Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
June
We're very
5th.
much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Now that's a good time. That's right around E3. Well, old
broadly
E3 time, you
speaking-
know, game showcase time.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
You said it crashed for a bit.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
I wonder if that's is
These
that
games take
YouTube or is
advantage of
that
performance and features of Switch
OBS?
2.
Is, oh damn, this motherfucker is
The second
tanking.
type
What the
is compatible
fuck?
games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
What the fuck?
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Why is it so scuffed?
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and
No,
more.
I can see it. This motherfucker is
Now,
tweaking.
I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, why is it
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
Alright, it should be more
All of
stable.
which can be accessed on Switch 2.
You said you hope Bayo 3
Let's
gets
check out
enhanced?
3 new
They
and
better.
updated modes.
It kinda needs
First
an
up
enhancement.
is
high
Mario
key.
Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to
That's kinda clean.
hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, and compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled Carnival Coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
They
When you enter a
understand
pipe,
innovation.
A mini game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
Yeah,
Enjoy
I
the
swear,
thrill
I
of
don't
these
know if it's on
intuitive
YouTube side or
mini-games.
my
How
side.
quickly can you reach the station? From mini games that use a camera,
Because it says
a
my
built-in
stream is healthy,
microphone, mouse
which it should
controls,
be.
and
It might be
rumble,
YouTube
the biggest
tweaking
party
the fuck
yet
out.
is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Oh, that comes in July.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Damn, they Sony
Please look
in
forward to
our
a
ass.
new Mario Party
They got upgrade
experience,
packs.
where you can see each other's
$10
reactions
upgrades.
while
Oh,
playing.
that's kind of wild.
Let's continue.
But I mean, that
presenting
is
some
more content
Nintendo
though. So
Switch 2
there's like
Edition
another
games.
half of the game. Okay, them upgrades definitely just tweaked out on my end.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and
Oh,
The
them
Legend of
bitches
Zelda
about to
Tears of
slap.
the Kingdom
Oh
feature
shit.
enhanced resolution and frame
4K
rates,
Zelda?
and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
They have an app to teach you how to find shit in a game?
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Hold on, so do that shit just pop up in game? Oh, what the fuck? That's actually clean as hell.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Yeah, I'm like,
In Kirby and the Forgotten
so
Land,
confused on
you'll
why
be
the
able
hell
to
it's doing
enjoy
that.
an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Yeah, because this motherfucker is tweaking.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
But it's wild because it says my stream is fine.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
They get Switch 2
Choose
got
from
graphic
these two
modes.
both of which support
Okay, now
HDR,
it's saying that my
based
stream
on
is
your
dying on
preference
YouTube.
and playstyle. Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Trying to
The
get this
Nintendo
motherfucker
Switch 2 edition games
stable.
you just
What
saw
the
will be
hell?
available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Making music? It's just fucking wheelchairs. Yeah, them motherfuckers should be stable.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the fuck is going on.
The lands between.
There's no goddamn way Miyazaki is like, hey, bro, Switch 2, we might as well drop the Elden Ring. Oh my goodness.
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace.
Elden Ring, that shit still looks good to this day, bro.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Tarnished edition. Do we get a tarnished edition?
Hey, I'm Greg
Miyazaki?
Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle
You said how does it run? I mean, they have 4K 60 and 120 frame support on Nintendo Switch. That mean it has to run at least
every setback and victory.
4K 30.
It's the kind of game you can quickly
Like
pick up
docked.
and play whether you're experienced with the original
And
or
then
not.
probably like
But for
1080p.
more about Hades 2, later
I mean,
this
it
year.
probably runs like 1440p 60 docked. Maybe, because I think that's how it runs on a on like the Series S. Which I think the Switch might be more powerful than the Series S, which is crazy to say.
ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョン。
Street Fighter 6 is going to Switch too.
するアミーボとアミーボ
And they got fucking amiibos.
の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated.
Is that Armored Core? What is this?
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super
The
excited
GOAT.
for Split Fiction.
Joseph
to come to
Fares is
Nintendo
here?
Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this.
This game is supposed to be getting a movie already,
you're gonna
too.
love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software.
You said after
We
this,
are
go to
bringing
the
Hogwarts Legacy to
Nintendo site for the
Switch
full
2.
breakdown of specs.
With enhanced graphics and
I'm
seamless
definitely
world
have to.
transitions,
And I know these
You'll be
bitches gonna
immersed
sell
in a
out
Disney world
instantly
like
when the
never
pre-orders
before.
go live.
and the new mouse controls on Switch
It was
2
good.
give you even
The
more
stream
ways
has
to
been kind of
experience the
bugging.
adventure.
That's what Cool Breeze was saying, but I mean,
Discover
it says
the
it's
enhanced
stable.
magic when Hogwarts
So I don't
Legacy
know what the hell is
launches on
actually
same
going
day
on.
as Switch 2.
But Hogwarts Legacy is going to Switch 2? Good to know. Of course Tony Hawk is going to fucking Switch 2. I ain't played a Tony Hawk game in so long that I'm actually kind of hyped for this one. You said you don't think the Switch 2 is worth it? The Switch 2 is.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam.
It's peak innovation in game form,
We are
bro.
bringing our flagship title, Hitman: World of Assassination.
Like, I
to
understand
Nintendo
that like
Switch
a
2.
whole lot of these games are like last gen games
As the best
or
assassin
this
in
gen
the trade,
games,
Agent
and they're
47
finally
does
reaching
everything he
Switch.
can to
But
accomplish
like,
his mission. And how each mission progresses
they're
will vary
innovating
depending
heavy
on the
with
player's
Switch 2.
imagination.
Now it just has the power to run all the games we already
Our
played,
expanding game
which
will
is
release
cool.
on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Are they really showing a 007 game on Switch 2 stage? We haven't even seen the 007 game yet, and they're showing it on Nintendo's stage of anybody.
James Bond.
Hell
The
no,
world's famous
IO
Bond is
Interactive
coming
didn't
to
just do
Nintendo
that
Switch
shit.
2, so stay tuned.
What happened to the Xbox partnership they had? They really showed that motherfucker on Nintendo stage the first time we see 007.
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
Okay, all the Final Fantasy
Featuring
games,
the
so
Bravely
ones.
Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure.
You said
with
$80 or $90
upgraded
per
features
game?
and advancements. And all new minigames with unique ways.
You said you see a time card, you'll probably fall out.
Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy.
No, I want to see
Set foot in
I want to see
Luxembourg
Sea of
as a
Thieves and shit on
warrior
Switch.
once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。
RGG
我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの開拓街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。
Their games are gonna be more expensive than Xbox and PlayStation. Nah. I'm gonna have to look into that.
スイッチ2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being
You said this happened
developed in
before, remember?
collaboration with Nintendo.
The
Please take a
360
look.
era, they made the You said Hollow Life is now on Switch? I think I did see that on the store. What did it say?
When the
AAA
Zonai, who descended from the heavens,
AAA games?
joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface. Their union led
I mean,
to
yeah,
a
they
great and
they
prosperous
definitely
kingdom.
said it requires online.
In time, a terrible
With the whole
evil
game chat
arose.
feature and stuff, yeah, they still having people paying for online membership.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call
Zelda.
the imprisoning war.
Is this the third one?
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Wait, or is this taking time? Is this happening during Tears of the Kingdom?
That must mean this really is the past.
Yeah, because that's what happens. Zelda gets sent back in time in Tears of the Kingdom. And she's trying to like talk to Link. Whoa, is this a... This is a... What you call it? A Dynasty Warriors game. Then Microsoft and Sony out most of them performance. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. But the Switch's innovation is always gonna be the reason people go to Switch. Cause I don't think performance is everything for Nintendo. Coming this winter. They got hella games coming out this year too.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
They have a new Nintendo Plus 2. They putting fucking GameCube on Switch.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a
Wind
cartoon
Waker.
come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious
Fucking
baton,
Wind Waker.
Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world.
Soul Calibur
A tale of
2?
souls and swords eternally
Nah, I don't feel like getting my ass beat on like the good old days.
fighting game. Each fighter comes
Them fucking
equipped with
ring outs
different
are
weapon.
annoying as hell.
And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour.
You said you mean Xbox got a
Put it all
handheld,
on the
Steam
line
got
in
one.
death-defying races.
Sony, I mean, I don't think Sony's going back to handhelds because it costs them too much to make their games anyway.
F-Zero GX.
You say you don't need a Switch 2 membership plus back? Yeah, like unless you really love old ass Nintendo games, you shouldn't be getting the plus expansion
Enjoy these
pack.
classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
I mean, it's good that they enhanced them.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Hold on, go back, bro. What the fuck was
More
that
titles will be
suspension
added in the
point?
future.
They got old Fire Emblem in that bitch?
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo
God
Classics,
damn it.
the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
That motherfucker says suspension point though. I'm gonna have to look into
controller
that.
designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat.
They released a new
The
GameCube
Nintendo
controller.
GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
They got so much shit dropping with Switch 2, it's
Whether
crazy.
you're familiar with the games,
They're
or
so
haven't
prepared
played
for
them
this.
before, we hope you're looking forward
But why
to
did they change the
Nintendo
Z
games
button to a C button?
Nintendo Classics. Of course,
You said overrated
you can
controller?
continue to play select
I
games
mean,
from
it's not as
systems shown
overrated as the
here
Nintendo
on
64
Switch
controller. That motherfucker's definitely overrated
Let's
as
see some
hell.
more games from our publishing and development partners.
But why did the Z button become a C button? Because that motherfucker definitely had a C on her and not a Z. Because that's the Z stick. The fuck are they doing? You said so far you mad satisfied? I mean, yeah, Switch is like, if you're a fan of OG Switch, you said they crip it. They definitely crip. They got two C buttons on the controller now. I don't even know what this is. Undertale. See, I don't know the hype around Undertale, so I really can't speak too much on this game or the franchise. I don't even know if there's more than one or not. You say you already got this on,
Hi,
on
I'm Randy
PC?
from Gearbox.
Fucking Randy Pitchford,
Borderlands
bro.
4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch
Okay,
in
the new
2025.
crafts look kind of fire.
We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
I don't even know who you are.
We're releasing a Nintendo Switch
Oh, it's
2
Civilization.
edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Like, I don't even know who
Civ
you
7
are,
will
bro.
Establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history.
Yeah.
With the new mouse control,
Except the
you can
Nintendo
enjoy a more
exclusive
intuitive
ones.
gameplay experience.
Yeah, every other game they've shown
Civ 7 launches on the
is
same
like
day
an
as
old
Switch
game
2.
to us.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, we don't care about that, bro.
NBA 2K as well.
Hell no,
We
we
can't
ain't.
wait to see you
Nah.
in the ring.
Y'all can hold them bitches, bro. Y'all just want to take his money.
4 kids find this old tattered map. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation.
She said pulling up the Koopa Kingdom.
Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
You said they trying to charge you $80 for not so new games you bought on Steam for 10. Facts. I mean, that is kind of extreme.
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll. Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel.
now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still
See, I don't
working
know
on
what
the
this game is.
We're excited.
I don't think
to
I've
share
ever
more
played
with
it.
you in the future.
Gungeon 2. I thought this shit was Bugsnax, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is Bugsnax doing here? But no, this is this looks like Journey. No, it's not Journey though. You said they're gonna learn if they get a bunch of third-party exclusive games like Square did Sony exclusive. You said they charged me more for any other game business in the gaming industry per game. I mean, that's really why
My name is
I fuck with Xbox. Because I mean, I have Game Pass. Game Pass is getting how many games this month alone that I'd be spending like $300, $400 on game releases, and bitches are all dropping in Game Pass.
You can transport yourself to the city of dreams.
Cyberpunk is going to Switch.
Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
See, I like how they're talking like
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた
How the fuck? How in the fuck is Intergrade launching on Switch before Xbox? What is really going on, bro? PlayStation really don't fuck with Xbox that much. That Final Fantasy VII, the remake, can't launch on Xbox, but that bitch is going to Switch too. Come on now, bro. That shit is crazy. What kind of deal does PlayStation have?
スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
I mean, it did flop, but then it recovered like the next year. They hunkered down, they fixed the fuck out of the game. And then it like revived, and people kind of forgave CD Projekt for launching a broken game. The game was still pretty good though. I never played the DLC because I didn't go back. Silksong still coming out this year? Is it still going to Game Pass this year? Because if it is, I mean, Silksong was already promised to be coming to Game Pass. Wow, Heart? Y'all already got Monster Hunter, bro. Why y'all even putting that shit up? But no, the fact that Final Fantasy VII is launching on Switch and it still hasn't been announced for Xbox yet is crazy. Star Wars Outlaws, yeah, nah. Y'all can keep that, bro. Yeah, Outlaws is bad. Shadow Labyrinth is gonna pop. Alright, the Somnium Files. I do fuck with Somnium Files. Reanimals is coming out this year. That shit looks amazing. Fortnite is not gonna be trash on Switch no more. They're gonna actually have some performance behind it. Oh yeah, they announced all these at the Switch Direct. Are they gonna show Metroid again for Switch 2?
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
You said it won't run at
Please
30
take a
FPS like on Switch. Yeah, because Switch 2 has 60 FPS, 120 FPS, 1080p, 4K, 1440p. Why does that look like a... That looked like Big Noke, but his hair was wrong. You said FromSoft? Yeah, it kind of looked like Hunter too, didn't it?
My blood.
You said Fortnite is so laggy on Switch either way.
give you
I think they're going to improve a whole lot of things to
my
Switch
life.
2 for connectivity.
Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
That is a pirate ship wheel. Miyazaki, bro? That looks like... What the fuck? You said it's more expensive than most VR headsets? Is this fucking Elden Ring 2? What the fuck? I thought Miyazaki said no Elden Ring 2. This looks exactly like Elden Ring 2. Nigga got jetpacks? What the fuck? Niggas gonna buy a Twitch 2 just to play Bloodborne inspired. 90 USD. Wait, is this exclusive to Switch? I'll be so pressed. Cause it looked like Big Note. Is he a fucking vampire? The monsters are creepy as fuck. It looks like Liza P so much, but we all know Liza P looked like Bloodborne. But the fact that it looks so much like Liza P is valid to say. This nigga got strapped.
Carrier of blood.
Is that Vlad? You said, you know, is that something to do with Bloodborne? They got the shock rims, bro. They got telekinesis.
Tears will flow for one, and one alone.
The Dust Blood. Nah, Nintendo fucking cooked with that one, bro. How'd they get FromSoft to make Bloodborne 2 before Sony? Is that a beast? Or there's a big rat? What the fuck was that? Available only on Switch? Oh my gosh.
What you just saw was a
FromSoft
brand
be
new game
doing that
from
shit,
Software.
bro.
We'll be publishing
They
a
made
creator's voice
Bloodborne
art
2 exclusive
where
to
the game's
Switch.
director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game. So please check it out when it's available.
Miyazaki, buddy. You
That's all
can't give
from
the
our
whole
publishing and
world Night Rain and then go make Bloodborne 2 for Nintendo. That come on now,
As well as our
Miyazaki,
publishing
bro.
and
That's
development
crazy.
Who prepared footage for this presentation.
That is a crazy ass show.
In addition to what you saw
Like,
today,
if you're only a
our
Nintendo
partners are
person,
working
this
on many
showcase
games
is
coming to
probably
Nintendo Switch 2.
like amazing
We'll
because
showcase
there's
more
so
games
many
in the
games
future,
that
so we
didn't
hope
go
you're
to
looking forward
Switch
to it.
that if you upgrade the Switch 2, you're gonna get
Next,
all that shit.
Please take a look at this.
But like if you own all the consoles or a select few of them, the Switch 2 might not be that enticing right now because I mean it's launching with every game you've already played in the past 3 years at less performance and maybe even more expensive. Kirby. Eat it. Just eat that motherfucker. You say you think the target is Bloodborne numbers? Yeah, because Bloodborne only sold like 4 or 5 million units on PlayStation, on PS4. I mean, the fact that Switch 2 gets support from Miyazaki himself, I mean, it's definitely a W for them. Wait, Kirby got a kart racer as well? Nintendo is doing so well that they're competing with themselves, bro. You said you might honestly think of making a remaster
on the Nintendo
for Dark Souls 3
over 20 years ago is getting a brand new
I should
game.
run through Dark Souls 3 again, bro. I got the
We
disc
hope you're
right
looking
there.
forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
You said enhanced lighting and
Next
all
is
that.
our last trailer for today.
Nintendo trying to
Please
fight this
take a look.
generation. I mean, this generation almost over because PlayStation, they've conceded. They trying to get the PS6 as fast as they can. Xbox is just fucking around in the gaming industry, making as much money as they possibly can. They definitely, like, Nintendo's competing with themselves right now, bro. Because why they got 2 kart racers? Nobody else can make 1 kart racer good enough to compete with motherfucking Mario Kart. So they're like, fuck it, bro. Let's make a Kirby kart. Just make a Kirby kart to compete with Mario. That's crazy work, Nintendo. Donkey Kong? You said Xbox is honestly trying to make a damn PC. I mean, the OG Xbox was a PC extension. And then they went full console with AMD and for 360. But OG Xbox was definitely a PC. This man is digging. You said Xbox handheld is supposed to be this year? Yeah, I heard a whole lot of people talking about Asus is the one that like was teasing the Xbox handheld. No, this nigga Donkey Kong going to fuck off, bro. Is he getting like a... He's getting a whole full-on like flagship game? Where that nigga Diddy at? No Diddy? You said Kong took the banana roids. Facts, he on some shit, bro. He was punching through the earth, nigga. They took that shit right out of Godzilla vs. King Kong, bro. And it should come to Switch 2 in July.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls.
That shit actually look clean.
And just about everything.
Yeah, Donkey Kong is getting some motherfucking respect with Switch 2. Look at him run up the wall like he's the fucking Hulk, bro.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
Nah, this shit's spectacular.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
You said this is the last trailer like 5 times. Facts he
Nintendo
did.
Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Oh, them motherfuckers
We've
already
covered a
got
lot of
pre-ordered?
information,
Oh yeah, I'm cooked,
but
bro. I
that's
can't
all we
get
have
one.
to share for today.
I'll get one next year when
You'll have to wait just
when
a bit
Elden
longer
Ring
for
2
launch.
comes out, when Bloodborne 2 comes
We are
out.
very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We
I'm still
appreciate
kind
you
of
joining
pressed
us.
that Square
Thank you
Enix
very
put
much.
fucking Final Fantasy Remake on Nintendo Switch 2 before Xbox, bro. That means the deal they got with Sony is crazy deep. Wait, they got a Marvel deal? Who the fuck? What Marvel game did they show? I didn't remember seeing a Marvel game. You say you're not gonna buy into this shit? Is it $450? I mean, understandable. I'm not gonna be able to get one like in a long time. Cause I mean, we didn't get a Switch for a long time. Like I didn't get a Switch until like halfway through the console generation. Like when the next Animal Crossing gets announced, then definitely got to get a Switch. Because I mean, my girlfriend's probably going to play Animal Crossing. Who knows when the next Fire Emblem comes? I might have to fuck around to get the. I mean, I ain't played Fire Emblem since Three Houses. I played Three Hopes, which is like the Dynasty Warriors version. I didn't play Engage. You said Nintendo likely gave FromSoft a super big bag. Shit, who know, bro? Miyazaki probably just did that shit for the love of the game, bro. Especially when people see it and they saw exactly what we saw. Everybody did. That shit look like Bloodborne too. And you know Sony's gonna be, I'm talking about punching the air, bro. They're gonna be throwing whole 3-piece combos because they know. Miyazaki's like, Sony, bro, this could have been you. This could have been you, but you've been on that bullshit. It's bad, nigga. Now Sony gotta respond. They gotta go to motherfucking Bluepoint. Hey, Bluepoint, bro, go dust off Bloodborne. Remake that bitch. Cause now they have to, cause Miyazaki just showed they ass what Bloodborne could be. Sony has to, they gotta respond to that, bro. There's no way they don't respond to motherfucking Dustborn with Bloodborne's remake. If they don't, then Sony saw. Nigga, that's just the end of it. Sony's too scared. Because it doesn't make sense. You said go to Nintendo's website after. Let's go see what their website got to offer. Yeah, Metroid, Tears of the Kingdom, Hades 2. The whole team is here. You said Bandai? You said it doesn't hurt that it's on the console that has hella motion? I mean, facts. Because, I mean, Japan loves Nintendo. Japan definitely loves Nintendo. Learn more. That's what I'm looking for. They got an overview. It says 4K with an asterisk. So, only games that developers put at 4K will be 4K. And frame rates are capped at 60 for 4K output. So it can do 4K 60. Like a Nintendo can... Hold on, I can put this up on screen actually. Nintendo's confirming this motherfucker can do 4K 60. Like, is it going to be stable 60? We don't know. We don't really know if it's going to be stable 60 or not. But it's doing 4K 60 for sure. Which is good. Which is good. Nintendo said they're going to put Chosen Undead in Smash Bros. When is the new Smash Bros coming? Because with this camera feature, I know Smash tournaments are going crazy. There's no way they're not. There's no way in hell they're not. Wait, why is this lagging? Okay, there it is. Big screen, same thickness, 7.9-inch screen. Enjoy smooth gameplay, clarity up to 120 frames. I don't know how 120 frames are gonna work in docked. I mean, in like portable mode. But yeah, then it has fucking docked mode. Then it has tabletop mode. Which you could just put that motherfucker on a charger in a stand. Joy-Cons are magnetic. C button for chat. I really like their chat, bro. Like, this chat is definitely the best feature they got. Just from the content creator side, that shit is so clean because no other game console is doing it. I mean, what you got under the hood, bro? That's what I want to know. Like, what the fuck the Switch 2 running to be... Like, I'm trying to see the CPU, the GPU, nigga. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck Nintendo is working with. I guess we're going to have to get, like, a tech breakdown. So there's probably going to be later on when they break down the tech inside the Switch 2 to see, like, how they're getting 120 frames per second in freaking portable mode. How they're getting 4K 60. Because they're not going to give us, the sauce in here. Nintendo's games. No issues with basic compatibility testing. The partners. There's still a small percentage of Nintendo games that's not compatible. Joy-Con VR kits? What the hell does that mean? Oh, the VR goggles. Okay. Oh, this is just compatibility stuff. Oh, so Ring Fit isn't compatible? Damn. If only they were. Is Fitness Boxing gonna be compatible? Probably. Maybe. I like Fitness Boxing a lot. Yeah, I want to see the specs, my nigga. Custom processor by NVIDIA. Oh, of course it's custom processor by NVIDIA. So they're not gonna tell us. And they use variable refresh rate to get 120 frames. Okay. As an LCD screen. I thought it was gonna have an OLED screen to start, but I guess they're just gonna make an OLED version to resell that bitch again, like they did with Switch 1, which is big brained. That's good business. It has Wi-Fi 6 capability, so it's definitely gonna be better connected. It's gonna have so much better connection with that. Maximum at 4K 60 FPS to TV mode. It has 120 frames modes for 1080p and 1440p with HDR. 1080p in tabletop mode, which is okay. Audio, speakers built in. Noise canceling, echo canceling. And auto gain control. Pretty good. 2 USB-C ports, which is going to be good. They got 3.5 jack in there. Switch game cards, still compatible. They got new freaking SD cards, so the old ones that we got probably are not going to run. I would have to see. I don't know where the package is of the SD cards that I got for Switch 1. And then all the gyros, the internals. The battery is only 5,000, which is 2 to 6 hours. I mean, if it's running 120 frames per second, it's probably going to be 2 hours. Charge time takes 3 hours. Like, my phone has 55, bro. Like, if my phone has 55, they could have at least got 55 in theirs. Like, there's no reason they shouldn't have 55 milliamps in there. And then the dock is not even a pound. The Joy-Cons. They really holding the tech to heart, bro. They're not telling us what they pushing in there. Because all it says is NVIDIA made it. So, could it be running Blackwell? Could it be all AI upscaler? Could it be running Blackwell? It probably could be running Blackwell. Like, high key. Because the shit Blackwell is doing for $500 is all AI upscaling with NVIDIA right now. And if NVIDIA is custom making the Switch and is getting 4K, it's probably AI. It's probably Blackwell AI upscaling. It's probably not native. And that would make sense why it doesn't need that much power to still push 4K 60. It's probably the AI upscaling with Blackwell. I wouldn't be surprised if it is AI upscaling with Blackwell. Because the CPU and GPU is made by NVIDIA. So it's probably Blackwell. Which, I mean, if it's pushing harder than the Series S, that's all I want to know. If it's really pushing harder than the Series S, I want to know how much. I want to know how much this is pushing over Series S. You see, I told you somebody was going to go on a rant about FromSoft new game on Switch. I mean, they're like all the FromSoft fans. They're going to be the first ones going on rants, bro. Like the super FromSofts. Like they do everything FromSoft. Like I knew people that play FromSoft games like solely. You said the gamer 2323. I mean, I don't know who that is. I have to look it up. I have to look it up. How long is the video? Because I actually need to get off live streaming and go cook some food, bro. I ain't ate all day. Niggas had like 600 calories today. I'm gonna need to go enhance. Hold on, let me go to YouTube real quick. You said gamer 2323? Oh, this is the dude with the weird ass laugh. Is it this 5-minute video? Okay, hold on. Oh, it was just a clip from his stream. So I guess he didn't go on a rant about it. I think it's just a clip from the stream.
A lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
What are you talking about, Nintendo?
Nah, this Miyazaki reveal was crazy.
I give you my blood.
And it's definitely Ronaldo's clothes.
My life.
Ronaldo, goddamn, why the hell couldn't I say that?
Turn a wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight.
You said, you know, I saw the Kanye and Axe stuff. I seen a clip. Kanye walked in there with like the fucking with like the KKK full black gear. And Ack was looking confused as hell. Like, who the fuck is this nigga, bro? He's Kanye West. He's doing whatever the fuck he wants.
This that boy Buckford is literally about to come all over himself. Buckford, hold on now. Hold on, Buckford. Calm down.
No, this reveal was fire for them.
Are they making? There's no way. I'm thinking what?
Yeah, this is just a clip from the stream, though. He bit the fuck out that nigga, bro. He's definitely a vampire.
Look at Buckford.
Close your eyes and contemplate
Rico, this is a Christian stream.
as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
No, that Blab reveal was crazy.
They got a whole damn
You said saw X shoes, looking at his own
they
feet.
got a whole damn exclusive from software game that's gonna be on Switch too. Ain't no damn way. Impossible. It's just simply not possible. It'll be on PS5, trust. Shut the hell up, Path. The Dusk Bloods. Yeah, this is exclusive to Switch too. They might have just got a buyer in Buckford confirmed.
That is a big rat, I think.
Me? I don't care about this trash ass game. From a software, trash. Available. Wow! They got a exclusive from software game? Only on Switch 2 next year?
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share
They
more
got
details
Buckford
about the
confirmed.
game. So please check it out when
If
it's
there's
available.
one person I know they got confirmed after
That's all
everything
from our
they
publishing
just
and development
showed, they got that white man
We'd like
Buckford
to thank the
confirmed.
developers who appeared
It's
today,
over.
as well as our
They
publishing and
show
development
Elden
partners.
Ring, Yakuza, and an exclusive from software game. They got Buckford. This is confirmed multiplayer, by the way. Is it just multiplayer only, or does it have multiplayer?
Nigga, it's a FromSoft game.
this
Of
is
course it has
exclusive,
multiplayer.
But even let me just shut up.
See, FromSoft haven't stopped working hard. Think about this, bro. This nigga Miyazaki he's on a generational run. He dropped Dark Souls 3. He dropped Bloodborne. He dropped Sekiro. Then he dropped Elden Ring. Then this nigga's dropping Night Rain. Well, no, he dropped Armored Core. Then Night Rain. Then fucking Elden Ring's DLC. And now he's dropping Dust Bloods. This man Miyazaki, bro, is on a generational run. I guess Night Rain isn't his technically. It's just running inside Elden Ring's engine, which he's already created. But nigga, this man has dropped masterpiece after masterpiece since Dark Souls 3, nigga. He hasn't missed. Oh my goodness, bro. I bet he dropping Dustborn. He's dropping Dustborn just to be like, hey, Sony, bro. Come find me, nigga. Come find me. Because, yeah, that's not his... Elden Ring was... He didn't even think Elden Ring was good. Go look at the interview where he was talking about, oh yeah, Elden Ring is like a 25, 35 hour game. You know, it's just a little slide, a little slide through project that we got. Nigga, Elden Ring became one of the biggest games of all time. He didn't even think it was good. He didn't even think it was good, bro. Nigga, the whole world was like, Miyazaki, you cooked. And he was like, I just threw that shit in the air fryer real quick. I ain't even opened the oven yet. He didn't even turn on the stove, nigga. Oh my gosh, bro. This nigga Miyazaki is one of the best gaming directors in the history of gaming, nigga. When he retires, motherfuckers gotta throw a funeral, bro, for the whole gaming industry, nigga. We throwing a funeral for their ass. Because nobody's touching his run. Facts. Oh, fuck, nigga. He ain't even... I swear, this nigga probably got something in the... He probably got something in the bag, bro, so crazy that the world's not ready for this shit, bro. Because if he's giving Dust Blood, if he, like, after Elden Ring, sold 20, 30 million copies, nigga. I'm talking about probably is at 40 million right now. Like, it's so many copies it's going to switch to. It's going to sell a couple, like, 10 million copies over there probably. Then he got Dust Blood next year, which is probably going to sell like 10, 20 million on Switch 2 alone. Because you know Switch 2 is going to pop off. And people are buying that motherfucker. You said the real shit always multi-plat. Facts! That means the multi-platform game he's working on is about to be demonic, bro. And he already said no Elden Ring 2. Fuck that Elden Ring shit, bro. He already did that. He didn't even want Elden Ring to pop that hard. That's how you know this nigga Miyazaki is in the kitchen, bro. He's in the kitchen. He's cooking up. Because there's no way he already was like, yeah, bro, I'm done with that Elden Ring shit. And that's one of his biggest projects. He capped off Dark Souls, bro. He left Bloodborne in Sony's hands. You can have that shit. I don't even want it no more. He got Dust Blood. He got Elden Ring. And what is he coming up with next, bro? If this nigga come out with a Vampire Hunter game, oh, come on now, bro. Come on, just make a vampire game, Miyazaki, bro. We need that from you. You just be a little lonely fucking, what do you call the watered down blood of the vampires? I forget what the hell they're called, bro. Where their blood, like, they have so little vampire blood in their body. You just be one of those niggas, bro. And then you just come up and you just slaughter another vampire lords as you go through the game. Miyazaki, bro. You can have it. Nigga, I'm just throwing that shit out there. You said Sekiro 2 with customization like Dark Souls. No, I think Sekiro was just one of those things he wanted to try out. You said ghouls? Well, no, ghouls are like mindless. No, it's like, it's an actual vampire. They're just like, hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I think they're thin blood. Is it called thin blood? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the hell a thin blood is. Cause I think thin bloods are usually like almost still human. Like they're almost still human. That's how weak they are in the vampire world. Hold on, I'm about to look at the Vampire the Masquerade one. Because I think Blade was a thin blood. Cause Blade was like he wasn't fully a vampire. That's why he can walk in the sun. But he wasn't human no more. I think Blade might have been a thin blood as well. But yeah, Miyazaki could just make a thin blood game. Well, Blade was half blood, wasn't he? But no, thin bloods are like the lowest tier of vampire. You said Daywalker? Daywalker was Blade because, yeah, he was half-blood because he was born a vampire, I think. But the thin blood is like a vampire subclass. What are vampire tiers? Because there's royal vampires, there's vampire councils, pure blood vampires, elite vampires, normal vampires, human vampires, which are the ones born vampire from a human person. Then they got halfling vampires, but they have no abilities. What the fuck? There's vampires with no abilities? I'd be pissed. Like, imagine being born a vampire, but you got no abilities, bro. You got no vampire abilities. You're just kind of immortal, maybe. There's Playboy Cardi, Zesty Punk Vampire. That's funny as hell. Yeah, but there's a halfling vampire that literally just don't have abilities. They don't even have to drink blood, bro. You're just human at that point, but I guess you're immortal. But yeah, thin bloods is I think what I'm talking about. Where like you just have a little bit of vampire power. But it does change over time. Blade was half blood, that's why he was so strong. Alright. That's over. I need to go cook food. Gotta get my calories in. Gotta go eat. Gotta go eat. So I'm about to end this stream right here. Make sure that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Switch 2, hey, the Switch 2 Direct was actually fire. I know there's a whole lot of old shit showing because we've had those all the time, but there's a whole lot of Switch only owners. There's a whole lot of Switch only owners that are going to be hyped when they get those games on Switch 2. So I can't even fault them for being excited about that. And a whole lot of new shit. Donkey Kong is getting a new AAA game. Or whatever you call Nintendo's, like, high-level game. I don't think you call it AAA. I don't know. But flagship game for Donkey Kong is outrageous. 2 kart racers, nigga. One from Kirby, one from Mario. Outrageous, bro. Dustborn. Come on now, bro. Nintendo fucking cooked today. Nintendo definitely cooked today, and I can't wait. We're going to talk about more on Gaming News Weekly when more news is coming out throughout the week. We got plenty to talk about. So I'm going to end this stream, and I'll see y'all in the next one.